Hi guys, welcome back to Movie Chat and more. And here for the very first time, welcome. As you from now, uh, this is Halloween. We're talking Halloween and more. So hopefully, you guys will join in and we'll have a great chat uh, about the Halloween movies uh, and more. You have a notification. Uh, oh, it's me. There you go. That's quite annoying. It's me. A notification, and it's me. Uh, yeah, Halloween chat. Michael Myers, Laurie Strode, Rachel Carruthers, whatever you want to talk about when it comes to Halloween, and more. We don't have to stick to Halloween, but we can. Halloween Kills. Are you looking forward to Halloween Kills? Hey, boy in the late reviews, Cal. I didn't expect to see you here. Wow, more than welcome. Hey, mate. Hey, mate. Cal from Boy in the Lake Reviews is in the room, ladies and gents. I want to give a shout out, actually, to Boy in the Lake Reviews, that channel. It's brilliant, brilliant stuff. I also want to give a shout out to Darren and Frank over at the Slaughtered Lamb. I think it's called the Slaughtered Lamb podcast. So shout out to Darren and Frank over at the Slaughtered Lamb. If you haven't checked that channel out, please do. Yeah. Oh, and the Artist Version 1. If you haven't checked out the Artist Version 1, that's another one. Yeah, so shout outs to all of those guys. That's no problem, Cal. Thanks for the shout out. No problem at all. My pleasure. I'm looking forward, actually, Cal, to seeing those of you who may not know this. Cal from Boy has an upcoming video. It's all about the Jason Voorhees masks. Ranking the Jason masks. So I'm looking forward to that. So yep, that should be a good one. So Cal, are you in particular? Are you looking forward to anything in particular? It was only 4 minutes in. Let's see how many people we get into the chat. Boy in the Late Reviews. Cal. That's right. Going from part 2 all the way through to Jason X. Plus 2009, Freddy vs. Jason, and the Never Hike Alone movies. Kel, I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to this Saturday. As a matter of fact, yeah, me too. Me too. Very much. Very much. So we say what part two? Going from part two. So Cal, oh, part one, no mask. I get it now. So part two, but Sackhead Jason. Part three, Richard Brooker. Well, I don't know why I did that because it's more of a that. Uh, Ted White, Friday 4, Friday 5, Friday 5, but Friday 6 was CJ Graham for the most part. 7, Kane Hodder, 8, Kane Hodder, 9, Kane Hodder, 10, Kane Hodder, Freddy versus Jason. I can't remember the dude's name. But yeah, it's going to be a good weekend. That's the one. Thank you, Gal. Derek Mears, Freddy versus Jason. Yeah, didn't I did say Derek Mears, did I? Who's the guy that played him in the remake? 2009. Can't always forget that dude's name. As I do Derek Mears, Cal. Well, hopefully we get more people into the chat, and it should be good. It should be good. Boy in the Lake Reviews. Cal, I can't think of that one's name. No, I never can. I know it. Like, like Derek Mears. I know it. I just can't think of it. Anyway, we are live here at Movie Chat and more. We are live. Hopefully the stream is okay. Hopefully the audio is okay. The video is okay. Tyler Main. More than like Cal. Tyler Main? I thought Tyler Main is Tyler Main was Michael Myers in Rob Zombie's movies, wasn't he? I don't think Tyler Main was Jason. Cal, yeah, audio and video all good here. Thank you. Cheers, Cal. Yeah, for those of you watching after the fact, again, another shout out to Boy in the Lake Reviews. That's my nephew, Cal. Brilliant content, really funny, intriguing stuff. The Artist version 1, if you never checked out his live streams, then it's worth doing. And Darren and Frank from the Slaughtered Lamb podcast. I want to give a shout out to all of those guys. Behind the Lake Reviews. Cal, yep, my bad. No, don't worry about it, Cal. I can remember myself. I can. Derek Mears, I should have got. I should have remembered that one. But I didn't. Cal from the Boy in the Lake Reviews. Some good YouTubers out there. Dead Meat is a good one. He does kill counts, and they are really good, funny as well. Yeah, I've seen that, Cal. I've seen Dead Meat. Dead Meat. I prefer the videos that dude does when it's not kill counts. The kill counts are cool. They really are. But he can do other stuff, you know? And the other stuff is what I prefer. Oh, by the way, if you can hear like a whirling sound, it's because I have this right now. It's so fucking hot. I've got this going on right now. So I apologize if you can hear that. Boy in the Lake Reviews, Cal, and Mr. Hat Reviews is another good YouTuber. Mr. Hat, I've never heard of that one. Gotta check that one out. Yeah, it is. Cal, Boy in the Lake Reviews. So much cooler here now, thank God. Yep, it has cooled down, but I do apologize if you hear this whirling of the of the fan. I need it. I need it. I need it. Cal, can I ask you a question? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Cal, your house is always hot, though. Always? 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 We just skipped a couple of times. Oh, fuck you, Cal. Boy in the Lake Reviews, even at Christmas. Oh, fuck you, man. I would have thought, like, I would have thought you would have said it was more chillier, more colder here. Fuck you, man. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. And you guys watching after the fact, what are your expectations for Halloween Kills? That's what I want to ask. So, Cal, what are your expectations for Halloween Kills? I know you're looking forward to it. What do you think it's going to be? Are you really looking forward to it? I am. Itches. Oh, one eye gone, this ear gone. I'm getting old. Funny, I was actually 41. Turned 41 this past June the 4th. Maybe I should use this as a thumbnail. What do you think? If I Cal, if I use this as a thumbnail, how do you think that would have went over? Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh, no. There's something inside. Look at this. Cal, maybe thumbnail could be the face. Maybe one day. Don't know what that is. Let's just put it back into good old Jack. Nice and safe. Nice and safe. The face, Cal. No, I'm not doing that. Probably never ever. This place is always hot. Yeah, so Cal, what are your expectations for Halloween Kills? What are you looking forward to? Are you keeping your expectations low? Like you should? Like everybody should? What do you think Halloween Kills is going to be like? Boy, like reviews. Cal, did you see my comment before the thumbnail comment about H Kills? No, I didn't. The last thing I saw was rating the Jason masks. That's the last thing I saw. Yeah. Did you see my comment before the thumbnail? No, I didn't. If I did, I missed it. If I did, I missed it, or I just plain forgotten. I see we have 3 people watching now. Boy in the Lake reviews. Cal, no, the comment I wrote on this feed about 4 comments ago. Oh, let me scroll back. I'll have a look. But Halloween Kills, yeah? Halloween Kills? I can't see it, Cal. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I can't see it. Maybe it's in the comment section. I can't see it. Sorry about that, man. Hey, Josh Roberts is in the room. Welcome, Josh. Good evening. Good evening to you, sir. Boy, the late reviews. Cal, let me write it again. 1 sec. Nah, I couldn't see it, Cal. But that's on me, you know. Josh Roberts, sometimes comments don't show up. Very true. Very true. They don't. It's YouTube, people. We all know what YouTube is. Yeah, Josh, we're talking Halloween tonight and more. As always. Yeah. But Josh, any comments, any questions, any queries, anything you want to say about Halloween, the franchise, Michael Myers, feel free. This should be a good stream. This should be a good stream. I wasn't planning this as from tomorrow. I'm gonna be extremely busy. I put off so much today that I should have done, and it's all gonna happen tomorrow. But it's all gonna be for a good, very good cause. I'm gonna be fucking busy. Hey, Josh, how's the year? Still blocked. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Can't hear anything out this year. I think it's probably, it could be a sinus up here. It could be a sinus infection. Could be an ear infection. That I had this 4, 5, 6 years ago, and it cleared up after about 2 months. So after about 2 months, if I still can't hear out of this ear, then I'm going back to my doctor. Hey, Aurora, in the chat. Welcome to the chat, Aurora. I love the jack-o'-lantern. I love that, Aurora. Thank you. I love that. Yeah, so at the moment I'm a one-ear guy. I can hear this ear, this one, no. Boy the Late Reviews, Cal. For some reason, my comments about Halloween Kills aren't showing for you. Well, I think Josh mentioned that, didn't he? I think Josh mentioned that. And thank you, Josh, for bringing that to our attention. Sometimes comments just don't show up. Kel says, did you check out Lordy Hard Rock Hallelujah? I've not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I thought Lordy, when they won the Eurovision Song Contest, probably, 14, 15 years ago, maybe longer. Very heavy, hard rock. But, Cal, if you say, check it out, it's a good reason to check it out. Cal from Boy in the Lake Reviews. Yeah, I wrote it again, but still no luck. Fuck those. Josh Roberts, buffering, gotta refresh. That could be my side, this could be here. My internet connection is not great. It may not be your internet, Josh. It could be. Kel, I think you'll like the video as well. Oh, the Lordy one. Yeah, I do. I have it. I really have to check. Josh Roberts. Certain words get blocked for some reason. They just delete the comment. Really weird. Yeah, that happened when not right at the beginning when I started going live, but a few videos on, I noticed people were asking, hey, I'm trying to talk to you, but it won't happen. But all those restrictions had been lifted. So, yes, maybe not here in the UK, but here in the UK, at Movie Chat and more, there are no restrictions. I'm not wearing some dumb fucking stupid mask. So, but I know what you mean, Josh. I remember that. I do remember that. But I have, all joking aside, I have lifted those restrictions. Boy in the Late Reviews, Cal. I'll try writing it one more time, but not mention certain words. Yeah, well, it like I was just saying, it's madness. It's madness. It's crazy. It's crazy. Josh Roberts. No, it's me. I've had trouble all week. I'm sorry to hear that, Josh. Hopefully it fixes itself soon. Internet is YouTube. Boy in the Lake Review says, I think Allison will take over as the main hero. Laurie taking a step back. I think Karen should not be alive anymore. Yeah, I agree with that. And I'm looking forward to Kyle Richards returning. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Lindsay, Kyle Richards, Lindsay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Should be fun. Major nostalgia trip. So, you think Allison will take over as the main hero? Allison, yeah, that probably could happen. Laurie taking a step back. Maybe she dies again. Karen, yeah, Karen. Whoa, what a boring fucking character Karen was. Allison, I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. But not Karen. Allison, yes, but not Karen. Judy Greer, yeah. Josh Robert says, I'm gonna reboot my router real quick. Be right back. Don't worry, Josh. It's fine. Kel, I had to write about Karen like that because it wouldn't let me just say the word die. Well, I haven't checked. Plus, Allison is a babe. Yeah. It wouldn't let me type the word die. Let me see if it. I'm just gonna. That's really weird. Why it won't let you do that? I have not got restrictions on this channel at all. Not at all. Cal, type if you don't mind. Cal, just type in the word die. D-I-E. R-Y-E. Type, type in die. If it doesn't show up, I'm gonna have to check out my settings again. I mean, not tonight, but so if you don't mind, Cal. Yeah, that's, yeah, I knew you get that. David Mann. That's M-A-N-N. That's 2 M. And there we go. David Mann. Dave. Jewel. The first movie made by Steven Spielberg. That's 2 M. Hey, Jack Roberts. Yeah, so strange. It wouldn't let me type kills before on here. Sometimes it's fine. YouTube is so weird. Yeah, it's got to be a YouTube problem. It's not me. I haven't changed anything. The settings are the same since the last time I saw you guys. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. But it's something I will check out after tonight. But thank you, Cal and Josh, for bringing it to my attention. Thank you. Boy in the Lake Reviews. Cal, I wrote it, but don't look like you can see it. Yep, like I just said, that there's something going on with. Let me try something here. Okay, try again. Okay. Boy in the Lake Reviews. Cal, I suppose writing just that one word like that looks like I'm threatening you. Try again. Yep, okay. Josh Roberts, maybe space out the letters on certain words. That does work, but I'm hoping you guys don't have to do that. Let's. Okay, guys, Josh, Cal, if you can try and type in 2 words I just typed in. If you can see them, hopefully you can see them. Die and kill. Such a happy channel here, aren't we? I'm Cal, Tommy. Hey, there we go. Cheers, Cal. Cheers, Josh. Kill. Try die. Try typing in just die. Die. Fucking die. I think I fixed the problem. Josh Roberts. This chat out of context would look awful. Yeah, I agree. So come on then. Let's talk about Halloween. Bring it on. Cal, I wrote die about 6 times. If all you can see is Tommy, it hasn't shown up. But Cal, I could see when you wrote kill. So at least kill is back on. So kill. Cal, if you want to try and type kill again. See if it works. Let's see if it works. If not, there you go. It's worked. Fucking A. Fucking A. Kel from Boy in the Lake reviews. I wrote the lines in the end of Friday 4 where Tommy is shouting that word and Trish is screaming Tommy. Oh, die, 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 die. Yep. Josh Roberts says, real quick, gotta get it out the way, then we can move on. Did you enjoy Platoon? No, I ain't seen it. Give me a sec. That one. Still wrapped up. I know it's fucking ridiculous, but yeah, all wrapped up in the plastic. So I ain't seen it. It's that's on me. I know. Charlie Sheen. Why haven't I watched the movie yet? It's crazy. Fucking crazy. Oh, and again, for you guys, and you guys watch the fact, if you can hear a whirling sound, I have a fan on right next to me because it's very warm. So I do apologize if you can hear it. Do 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 ba ba da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da da do anyway, Boy in the Lake reviews. Cal, does it bug you that in 2018 they are so obsessed with The Mask, when he only killed 3 people wearing it? Yep. He didn't wear it to kill Judith or that first mechanic. If he felt any mask, it would be the clown mask he wore to kill Judith. You mentioned that, Cal, didn't you, in one of your videos? I think you did. If you felt something, it would not be the William Shatner mask. It would be the clown mask. Does it bug me? Not really. There's when it comes to Halloween 2018, that's the last of my worries. That's the last of my worries. No, I'm not bugged by that at all. Really, there's so much more about Halloween 2018 that bugged me, but that doesn't bug me at all. Not really. No. It don't. It don't. There's a lot of stuff in Halloween 2018 that does bug the fuck out of me, but that's not one of them. Josh Roberts says, 4 months I've been coming on here. The first time I came, one, you said I'll watch it tomorrow. Platoon? I am sorry. I know I'm gonna love it. I know I will. It's like Wall Street. I got Wall Street on Blu-ray, unopened. Haven't watched it. Boy in the Lake Views, Cal. It would be the clown mask he wore to kill Judith. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you mentioned that in one of your videos, I think, Cal. And I totally agree. If he had any kind of affiliation, is that the right word? Affiliation to a mask, it would not be. It wouldn't be the Bill Shatner mask. It would be it. It would be the clown mask that he was wearing when he killed his sister Judith. But yeah, yeah. Josh Roberts, you'll see it eventually. It's all good. Yeah, I will. Definitely when this ear is better and I can hear out of both ears. Uh, Josh Roberts, what's your favorite piece of music from the entire franchise? That's a pretty good question. But my answer is going to be quite boring. It's the original, the OG Halloween theme. That's my favorite. My second favorite would be probably Laurie's theme. And then my third favorite would be, I think it's called The Shape Stalks Allison, which was way too short. See, Cal, you were talking about the mask, yeah? Something, yeah, the mask. Does it bother me? No. That bothers me. That bothers me a shit ton. Is one of the best pieces of Halloween music in a Halloween film. The Shape Stalks Allison. That bugs me. That bugs me. Because we hear it for like, is it less than a minute? 45 seconds? A minute max? That fucking bugs me. Because it is the best piece of Halloween music since 1978. So that does bug me. Do, 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 do. Boy in the Lake Views, Cal. When we see Michael with no mask in 2018, he has short hair. Who do you think cuts his? Who do you think cuts his hair? Maybe Tony Moran. Uh, Cal in Halloween 5, he had long hair. Well, we're talking about different timelines, aren't we? I mean, Halloween 5 is nothing to do with Halloween Kills, but hopefully you're making a joke there, Cal. Cal, fellas up with, if you could match Michael Myers up against another another horror legend, who would it be? Freddy the Jason style. If I could, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to do. I would never go down that route. Not with Michael Myers. But it would be Jason. To answer your question, it would be Michael versus Jason, not Freddy, not Pinhead, not Chucky, not Leatherface. It would be Michael versus Jason. But I would never make that movie. Well, to put it that way, I never want them to make that movie, Michael versus Jason. But that's the one. If I had to pick one, that's one. Oh yeah, Cal. Yeah, in Halloween 5, he had long hair when he takes the mask off. Yeah. Uh, Boy in the late reviews, Cal. Chucky v Freddy could be cool. It could be. It could be cool. Uh, that that would be pure comedy. There's no way in a million fucking years they can they can make Chucky versus Freddy scary. No way. Like Freddy versus Jason, it's not scary. You know, it's it's funny. It's comedy. And when you put Chucky into the mix these days, it's very much comedy. Josh Roberts, if you could recast any of the characters from any of the movies, which actors would you replace them with, and why? Great question. So we're talking about Halloween, yeah. Um, if I could recast any of the characters from any of the movies, I'm not sure. I know. The first one that comes to mind is Tina from Halloween 5, but uh, Paul Rudd, maybe Paul Rudd from Halloween 6. No, I actually don't think I don't think I would recast anybody. Not even from the Rob Zombie movies. No, no, I wouldn't. No. Kel says, I would replace Buster. Now that's a good one. I would replace Buster Rhymes in a heartbeat. Okay, yeah, that one. I'll go with that one. Trick or treat, motherfucker. Yeah, yeah. I go with that. I go with Kel on that one. That's the one. Yeah. I mean, that movie is pretty much unsavable. Uh, you can't salvage it, but I'll probably have to go with that. Josh Robertson. Agree, Kel, yeah. Kel, and I'll replace every actor. Hey, come on. I'll replace every actor in the zombie films and replace Zombie as the director. What about Hannah? What about Hannah? Hannah Hall? Hannah Hall? I liked Hannah Hall. That was Michael Myers' sister in Rob Zombie's Halloween. Every actor. Rob Zombie would not do that. You get me in the mood to watch the Devil's fucking Rejects, you know? I love, by the way, I love the Devil's Rejects. That is by far, in my humble opinion, Rob Zombie's best film. I love the Devil's Rejects. Boy in the Lake reviews. Kel, who's Hannah? Hannah Hall. I'll tell you what, if you don't remember her from Halloween, Rob Zombie's Halloween, there's 3 films out there now just called fucking Halloween. Well, Halloween. But Hannah Hall, if you don't remember Hannah Hall from Rob Zombie's Halloween, you may remember her from the Virgin Suicides. And if you don't remember her from that, she was the little kid on the bus in Forrest Gump. Josh Roberts says, yeah, I love Rob Zombie a lot, but he should stick to music. That's a fair enough point, you know. I do love the Devil's Rejects, though. Kel from Boy in the Lake Review says, okay, I've not watched them in so long. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. And never will. Ever again. Ever. Ever. I got a funny feeling Kel is doing an Alan from The Hangover Part 3. I will never change, Daddy. Never, ever. Ever. Josh Rob says Rob Zombie's films are all terrible, in my opinion. Yeah, he's got one vision. If you don't like that vision, you won't like any Rob Zombie movies. He's doing the monsters. Rob Zombie is doing a reboot of the monsters. How? What do you think about that? Josh, Rob Zombie films are all. Oh yeah, got that one. I see that as a super fan. Okay. No, I mean, no. That's fair enough. Josh Ross follows up with Never Seen Virgin Suicides. Good? Yeah, it is. Very good. A great movie. I haven't seen it probably in about 7, 8 years. But great movie. Uh, Josh Hartnett, uh, Kirsten Dunst, Danny DeVito, I think, is in that movie. Or maybe no, maybe not. No, Danny DeVito is not in the Virgin Suicides. James Woods is definitely in that movie. Uh, I think Kathleen Turner could be in the Virgin Suicide. It's been so long since I've seen it, but it is a good movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Cal says if you don't like torturous load of shit, you won't like zombie films. Again, Rob Zombie does have one vision. What he's going to do with the monsters, God only knows. But, yeah. I love The Devil's Rejects. I like Free from Hell, which was the sequel to The Devil's Reject. Rob Zombie's Halloween, the first one. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 was a complete and utter fucking shit show. Uh, Josh Roberts says, meaning I like his music. He's a bit heavy for me, Josh, to be honest. I like rock. I like some metal, but Rob Zombie is a little. Josh Roberts follows up with, I'll check it out then. Kirsten Dunst. I'll see it then. Yeah, Kirsten Dunst. Yep, she was in the Virgin Suicides. Josh Roberts says, I like the monsters, but that's the last reboot we need. We need. Yeah, Rob Zombies, the monsters. Going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. Hey, Carl P is in the room. Hello, Richard. Hello, Carl. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Such a brilliant supporter, backer of this channel. Great stuff. Welcome. Okay. Oh, I love this stuff. I love it when you guys talk to one another. I know that sounds very McCrayish, but I do. I love it. Yeah, great stuff. Love this. Oh, and again, Kyle, you're just here. If you can hear a whirly sound, it's this, bro. And on, it's very warm. So if you can hear whirly sound, I apologize for that. But it's so warm. But if you can hear it, if that's a distraction, I apologize. Kyle P says, Have you guys seen Tommy Lee Wallace recreating the Halloween mask recently with Sean Clark? It was pretty cool to see. Did it out of scratch. Shatner mask. No, I ain't seen that. I haven't seen it. Sounds cool though. Wallace with Sean Clark. That sounds cool. I'm gonna have to check that out at some point. I don't know when, but that. Boy in the Lake reviews. Cal, to be honest, I can't hear the fan at all. But that's good. That's good. Carl P, a year ago, actually. Oh, and Tommy Lee Wallace and Sean Clark did that. No, I haven't seen it. It does sound interesting, though. It does. Jack Roberts says Rob Zombie should direct and star in a Batman in a Batman movie. Do you know what, Josh? Considering the path they've gone with the Batman, I'll be up for that. Yeah, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. I mean, just let give it to Rob Zombie. You know, can't be any worse than what it's going to be. Uh, yeah, yeah. Or in the late reviews. Cal, I'm gonna have to say bye, guys. Work in the morning. Great chat as always. Have a good one. Cheers, Cal. See you tight, mate. I'm going to be here probably maybe for the next 10, 15 minutes. But cheers for being here, Cal. Really appreciate it. Carl P, if you a YouTube search Tommy Lee Wallace recreates mask, it should be the first video up. About 7 minutes, but he basically walks us through what he did back in '78. Very cool. Like William Shatner. Yeah. I will check it out though at some point. Yeah, yep. See you soon, Cal. See you soon, buddy. Josh Roberts says, yeah, anything would be better. I'd rather see Jeremy Corbyn as Batman than Patterson. Yeah. Yeah, give it to Rob Zombie. I mean, if they've gone that route. And I know Patterson has done more than just be a sparkly vampire, werewolf, whatever the fuck he was. But Batman, the Batman, not for me. I go back to Michael Keaton. That's the Batman. Michael Keaton, the Batman. Kyle P. Paints the mask, cuts the eyes. Okay. Yep. Messes with the hair. Actually makes a great looking Halloween mask in the process. Yep. I mean, that's what they did. I mean, I'm talking about in 78. Yeah, the mask painted, the eyes bigger, the hair. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Copy Hub Batterson. I actually didn't get that. I actually didn't. That's why I just said Patson, but that's pretty cool. That's pretty funny. I like it a lot. Patson. Yeah, can you believe it? Josh Roberts says, would you say Halloween 1978 is the most influential horror of all time? No, I wouldn't. I would say Psycho is the most influential horror of all time. After Psycho would be Black Christmas, 1974, and then Halloween, 1978. But Psycho, 1960, is the one that changed the whole fucking game. Josh Roberts says Robert Pattinson will kill it as Batman. Josh, are you talking to Josh? That's cool. I'll be LOL at the end of that though. That's Copy. Black Christmas was very influential. Yes, it was. 1974, Bob Clark. Then Halloween. Yep, I agree. Copy says there wouldn't be Friday without Halloween. Totally. No. No, in all seriousness, you are correct, sir. Halloween set the bar in 78 and everything that came after. I mean, even Sean Cunningham, I think, or it could have been Victor Miller. I'm not sure which one. they wanted a horror movie. It's like, oh, that movie Halloween. I'm paraphrasing, by the way. That movie Halloween did pretty well, didn't it? Let's rip it off. Let's rip it off. Those guys have actually said that. Oh, Halloween did pretty well, didn't it? You heard about Halloween? Let's rip it off. Josh Roberts says, yeah, Alfred Hitchcock was a genius. He was a genius. And a very, very funny guy. Very funny guy. Yeah, it was. Carpy, damn shame about Bob Clark. Yeah, he died, I think, in a car crash. Him and I think his son. Yeah. Yeah, it was. A very talented man. Josh Roberts says Halloween is far superior to Friday the 13th, in my opinion. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, definitely. But the only thing I would say about Halloween, if we're gonna talk Halloween versus Friday, the timeline in Friday the 13th is a lot more consistent than Halloween. Because Halloween, I mean, let's face it, there are 3 films out there at the moment just scored Halloween. And all 3 of them are to do with Myers. But when it comes to the movies and the uh, the the lore of the movie, yeah, I agree. Halloween is better by and large. I mean, we could have an entire video dedicated to Halloween versus Friday the 13th. We could do that. We could do that. But now, at the moment, not tonight. But that could be an upcoming video. That's a great idea. Halloween versus Friday the 13th. Pros and cons. That's a yeah, good. We can do that. Jeff Roberts says, "Do you like the Evil Dead movies?" Not really. The first one is kind of creepy. Apart from that one, I have no interest. But the first one is creepy. Jeff Roberts, I'd like to see Hitchcock on Rogan's podcast. LOL. Rogan's podcast. Rogan. I don't hear. I'm not even sure who Rogan is. If you can enlighten me on that one, Josh. The Hitchcock. I laughed because Hitchcock on a podcast. Oh man, that just made me laugh. Carl P says drunk driver hit him. Oh, okay. Drunk driver hit him and his son. Awful. Bob Clark, yeah. I didn't know. I really did not know it was a drunk driver. Rest in peace, Bob Clark. Jeff Roberts says, I just meant the first movie as a stand-alone. It's better than anything from the Friday franchise. Sequels is a different conversation. If you're talking about Halloween 1978, Friday the 13th 1980, Halloween all the way, no competition, nothing. Halloween, my opinion and yours, Halloween all the way. If you're talking about Halloween 78, Friday the 13th 1980, Halloween wins all the fucking way. Jeff Roberts, Joe Rogan, biggest podcaster of all time. That weren't the guy who took on Mayweather, was it? No, that was Logan. Joe Rogan, never heard him. Unless Joe Rogan is Septic Eye. I've heard of a septic eye. Josh, he's also a comedian. Bald guy. Don't know. Carl P. Joe Rogan, famous comedian, podcaster, and well known for commentating for the UFC and being on Fear Factor. He's well known in America. That may be why you are unaware of him. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know the man. Yep. Yeah, Josh. He's famous everywhere. It's not Joe Septic Eye, is it? Joe Septic Eye. If you're talking about Joe Septic Eye, then yeah, I do know him. Carl P is certainly known globally, but most of his fan base is in the States. We're not talking about Joe Septic Eye, are we? I mean, to be honest, even if we are, I don't think we are. But if we are talking about Joe Septic Eye, I've never really bothered to check out his videos. I've just heard of him. Jack Roberts says, I'm a huge fan. Top bloke. Cool. That's cool. Carl P, do you agree with McRae on Halloween 78 being almost like a Hitchcock Twilight Zone episode. Yes, I do. As a standalone, I will get it. I get there. As a standalone movie, 1978 Halloween is, yeah, I do agree with McCrae on that one. There's many things I don't agree with when it comes to good old Dave, but that one, yes, I do agree with Dave McCrae. Love these questions and comments tonight, guys. You guys are knocking it out of the fucking park. Thank you so much. Josh Robb says, no, we're not talking the same guy. I know. Copy, Jack. Okay. Jacksepticeye is a gamer, I believe. That's the one I was thinking of. I was getting mixed up. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of YouTubers I really follow. I mean, Dave McCrae, obviously. Decker Shadow. If you guys have not checked out Decker Shadow, oh, that guy is just fucking hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. He does movie reviews. Decker Shadow, yeah, he's done all the Halloween, Friday the 13th, Freddy, and more. If you don't know Decker Shadow, check him out. It's fucking hilarious. Copy. How long would Michael Myers have been a horror icon if there were no sequels after the original? Great question. Brilliant question, Carl. So how long would he have been a horror icon if there were no sequels after the original? I hate to say this. I really do. I don't believe without any sequels, even Halloween 2, if it was just 78 Michael Myers, I don't believe Michael Myers would have ever become a horror icon. So to answer your question, great question, but that's my honest answer. I don't believe. I really don't. I think without any sequels, if it was just Halloween, 1978, a one-off Twilight Zone episode, we would not be talking about him right now. I wouldn't have my channel right now. Dave McCrae may not have his channel right now. A lot of YouTubers would not have their channels right now because it's all about sequels, you know. If you know, yeah, you know where I'm coming from. I don't believe Myers would have been a horror icon with just that one movie. I'm not saying that's the right way. I'm not saying I agree. Uh, but without the sequels, I think Michael Myers would have been forgotten a long time ago. Not taking anything away from the original, the OG Halloween. I got it right here on. I got it right here on Blu-ray. It's my favorite movie of all time. But without the sequels, I think there would be no. I don't think anyone would really remember or give a shit. Well, they might remember. Oh, do you remember that movie? It was on Halloween night. Oh, you had this guy with this mask, this white mask, and you had a couple of babysitters. Yeah, yeah. We would still remember that, but as a horror icon without the sequels, he would never have been an icon. I know that answer went on for a bit long, but that I wanted to really get. I wanted to go deep. I want to go deep because the question was so great. Do, 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 do. Scroll back up. I don't want to miss anybody. Well, I'd have missed quite a few. Jeff Roberts says, "Hear me out. Batman movie. Rob Zombie directs Charlie Sheen as Batman. Chuck Lorre as Joker. Well, Chuck Lorre is definitely a Joker. Uh, uh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I love it. I love it, Josh. I love it. Charlie Sheen as Batman. Chuck Lorre as the Joker. Yep. Yep. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. I love that. I love it. I like it a lot. Love that. Carl P. Can a final gal still be labeled the final gal if she dies? Oh, that's a great question. Oh man, you guys are really knocking it out of the park tonight. Can Carl P says, can a final gal still be labeled the final gal if she dies? I would say no. Um, the final gal is the final gal for a reason. Uh, she survives. She's the last one. But that is a question. Um, uh, but I would say if she dies, I would say no. Carl P. Okay, I think so. Final girl. to die. Copy. Agree, Richard. Thank you. Go. Copy says, so in your opinion, do you think the sequels actually do more justice to the character more than doing justice to the actual original film? Okay, that's good. So in your opinion, do you think the sequels actually do more justice to the character more than doing justice to the actual original film? I would say, Kyle, um, I don't think the sequels, especially Halloween, I don't think the sequels, uh, like you say, uh, do they do do they do do they more do they do more justice to the character more than just doing justice to the actual? Yeah, uh, no, I if they had made Halloween in '78, then that was it. That would have been it, and we wouldn't be talking right now. But when you say, do you think the sequels actually do more justice to the character? No, again, no, 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 I don't, because Halloween, Michael Myers, The Shape was the boogeyman. The boogeyman. When they went on with Halloween 2 and it became Laurie's brother, Halloween 4, which I love, by the way, I love Halloween 4. Uh, Things started to get a little bit complicated. So I love that question, but I'm going to put it to one side and say no. Halloween 1978 was Halloween 1978, and the sequels were never made. It'd be a great movie, but we would not be talking about it. Not now. People would remember, but the sequels, no, no. Uh, Joshua says, yeah, you mentioned Shadow. Ah, Jack and Shadow. Take away the W. Many times before. I'll make a deal with you. I'll check his channel out when you watch Platoon. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That question, by the way, let's see, Carl P. That's something I try to answer the best I can in a live show. Uh, that question is really, really in depth. I mean, I actually want to read it again So, in your opinion, do you think sequels actually do more justice to the character more than doing justice to the actual original film? Well, I've answered that um, the best I can tonight, but that warrants a stand-alone video. You know, that is really going deep. Yeah, I think I think hopefully I've answered it the best I can tonight live. Uh, but that is a deep. We're going deep with that one. Uh, Jeff Roberts, have you ever done a Halloween watch along on here? No, I did. Uh, it weren't live. Uh, The first one I ever did was Friday the 13th Part 2. I think that was it. And then the first and only live one was I Know What You Did Last Summer. And I put that up for a vote in the comment section down below. I listed 15, 20 movies, and what movie do you want me to watch? And we'll watch it together. And I Know What You Did Last Summer won the poll. American Pie, if I remember rightly, I think American Pie came second. But I do plan on doing more watch along videos. Josh Roberts, what's your favorite scene in Halloween 78? Uh, ooh, it's gotta be for me. For me, it's gotta be the sit up. It's gotta be the sit up. With the right focus, and we see Laurie and Michael Myers. Yep. That's my favorite scene from Halloween 78. The sit up. Gotta be. Yeah, gotta be. Scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, and it's still spooky to this day. That's my favorite scene from Halloween. Copy says sequels did help make him the icon he is. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, yes. Yes. Totally agree with that one, Carl. Copy. Yep. Without the sequels, I know there are some YouTubers out there and some Just Halloween fans out there who do believe Michael Myers would be a massive horror icon without the sequels. I'm not one of them. I don't believe that. Uh, so yes, yeah, Kyle, yep. The sequels did help. Well, they didn't just help. They made him. They made Michael Myers what we know now. If it wasn't for Halloween 2, if it wasn't Halloween 4, 5, 6, H2O, Resurrection, Rob Zombie's movies, 2018. If it wasn't for the sequels, he would not be a horror icon. Let's see who we are. Copy. Even Halloween 5 and 6. Yep, I just said that. Yep, totally agree. I come to the defense of Halloween 5 quite a bit because there's quite a few people out there who hate the movie and make a point of hating the movie Halloween 5. So my first ever video here on Movie Chat and More was all about Halloween 5 and what I like about the movie. Not slating it at all, you know? Carp says, even though I hate Halloween 5, it contributes to his presence in the time. Couldn't agree more. 1989. Yep. Yeah. Couldn't agree more. Carp, even with the fact that Halloween was on the shelf from the early 80s, yeah, to the late 80s, him returning amplified the character, even if the movie was crap. Again, totally agree. Halloween 4 was out fucking standing. Sometimes I wonder which is my favorite. Halloween 78, Halloween 4, 1988. Of course, it's 78, but Halloween 4, every now and then, it creeps in there. Halloween 5, yeah. I do like to come to the defense of Halloween 5 because I don't hear many people doing that. Yeah, it's not great, but it's not that bad, is it? Really? When you think of the shit we've got in horror, is Halloween 5 really that bad? Think about that. Think about all the shit shows in horror you've seen, yeah? And then compare those with Halloween 5. Is it really that bad? Go back and check out my first ever video. It's all about Halloween 5. Did it copy? Copy says, even with the fact that Halloween was. Oh, wait a minute. I think I got this, didn't I? Even with the fact Halloween was on the shelf from the early 80s. Yeah, I got that one. Copy follows up with. So it's like, of course, they did more justice as in making him the icon today. But a lot of people crap on them. Maybe the sequels were a blessing in disguise. Definitely for popularity of Myers. I wouldn't even say, you know what, Carl? I wouldn't even say they were a blessing in disguise. I would say they are a blessing, not in disguise, just a blessing. Because I guarantee without the sequels, there again, I I I I digress. But there is a channel. There's there's a video on my channel about I'm talking about Halloween sequels, and I think I named it. We're talking like 3 years ago, but I think I named it "The Sequels Matter," and they do, they do. The sequels matter. Uh, yeah. So on that video is where I give my views on where I stand with the Halloween sequels. Uh, yes, making sure I didn't miss anybody. Jeff Roberts says, I'll be honest, while I recognize their importance, I'm really not a fan of any of the sequels. I know that's controversial, but none of them managed to recapture the magic of the first one. Uh, to an extent, Josh, I agree with you. I do love Halloween 4, but apart from Halloween 4, uh, I think you're right on the money. I think you're right on the money. I agree. But I do love Halloween 4. Uh, Josh Roberts says, I think the original would be just as relevant without the sequels. I don't agree. Yeah, I mean, agree to disagree. Uh, if they were to, if we only had Halloween in 1978 and 40 years later, they make Halloween 2018. I I really don't think people will give a shit. I mean, agree to disagree. Yep. I really don't think it would be like, oh, that guy, that guy with the white mask, and oh, there's this new one coming out in 2018. It's all about uh, the last girl who survived and Michael Myers coming back to get her. And I'm not saying that's what the whole movie was about, but that's what the majority of people will be saying. So agree to disagree on that one. Josh Rhodes says, maybe I'm being naive. No, you're not being naive. You're just saying your opinion. You're saying what you think. And that's what you should do. No, you're not being naive. That's your opinion, and you're entitled to it. I don't agree, but that's your opinion. Carl P says, yes, I think the original would still be a classic today without sequels, but I don't think Myers would still be being talked about 40 plus years later, maybe 10, 15. Uh, yeah, I mean, yes. The Halloween 1978 would be remembered like Black Christmas, yeah? But without the sequels, it wouldn't be the multi-million-dollar industry that it is today. And we would not be talking about Halloween 78. We wouldn't. I really believe that. I really believe that we would not be talking about Halloween 1978 right now. We would be talking about Halloween 78 like we talk about Black Christmas. Even though Halloween is a far better movie than Black Christmas, I do believe that's the way it would go. So yes, without the sequels, we would not be having this. We wouldn't be having this conversation right now. No way. Without sequels, no. Can't be. Or maybe I should just say I don't think he would be even close to the slasher icon we know him as today. Totally agree. There is, I, like I said, there's a video on my channel all about the Halloween sequels. I think it's called The Sequels Matter. This is like 2018, you know, maybe 2019. I'm not too sure, but it's all about the sequels matter, and they do. They do. That's what we're talking about now. We're talking about Halloween. Do you really believe without any Halloween sequel, we'll be talking about it right now? I don't. Hey Josh, Jack Rhodes says, I guess I take Halloween 5 over 2018. Interesting. But that's like choosing between getting kicked in the balls repeatedly or losing both legs. Both terrible options. Halloween 5 and Halloween 2018? Oh, God, I think I need another drink. Uh, uh, okay, I'm gonna lay my cards out on the table with this one. Uh, I need to. I have to. Uh, when it comes to Halloween 2018 and Halloween 5, 2018 is the better Halloween movie, in my opinion. Uh, yeah. I like Halloween 5. We got Daniel Harris, uh, Eddie Cornell for a little while, Donald Pleasance. Uh, I like Halloween 5. I don't love it. But if I was to compare Halloween 5 with Halloween 2018, I would have to say 2018 is the better movie out of the two. Uh, it just is. It's better directed, is better. The soundtrack is better. Everything. Halloween 5 versus 2018 wins by like out of 12 rounds. I would give Halloween 5 2 rounds. 2 rounds out of 12. So 10 rounds. 10 rounds to Halloween 2018 and 2 rounds to Halloween 5. Josh Roberts, do you like The Fog? Yes, I fucking love The Fog. Love The Fog. That used to be, well, I say used to be, it's still really, it's still, um, that used to be the movie and still is. I watch the night before Halloween and The Fog and The Crow. They're my two movies I love to watch the night before Halloween night. But The Fog, yeah, do I like The Fog? The Fog, man. Love The Fog. Jeff Roberts, I get where you're both coming from. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Carl P says Halloween 4 and even 5 really did resurrect the character as far as dragging him off the shelf. Halloween 4. I mean, I love Halloween 4. Absolutely adore Halloween 4. Halloween 5, I like. I don't love it. I like it. I like it a lot. But Halloween 4, sometimes I question myself. What's my favorite Halloween movie? And don't worry, I do come to my senses, and it's like 1978. But Halloween 4, 1988. Yeah. So when you say, Kyle, when you say, if I really did resurrect the character as far as dragging him off the shelf, uh, yeah, I'd agree with that. Before number 4, we had Halloween 3, which was, yeah, but and then we had Halloween 2. So Halloween 4, yeah, I agree with that. Halloween 5, I like Halloween 5, but they did make so many fucking mistakes in Halloween 5. You can't write a script while you're filming the fucking movie. You can't do that. It doesn't work. Even the director of Halloween 5, Dominique something something, uh, Gerard, even he didn't know. I mean, I'm telling you something you already know, but you know, he didn't know who the man in black was. We'll leave that up to the guys who make Halloween 6. Let's see. Carl P says, if not for Halloween 4, the shelf life of, wait, it just jumped up, I see.
if not for Halloween 4, the shelf life of Myers would have just got as dusty as it could been. If not for the sequels, Halloween 18 could have been a flop. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Yep. Yep. That's what I'm saying. That's what that's the point I'm trying to get across. Is if it was not for the sequels, love them or hate them or squish like grape, uh Mr. Miyagi there. But yeah, if it was not for the sequel to the original Halloween, yep, I agree. Halloween 2018 could and probably I know there's going to be a lot of YouTubers out there that just disagree with this, but Halloween 2018 could have been a flop. It's that kept it alive. He's alive. He's alive. Yeah. So yeah, I agree. Josh Roberts says, "I hate 2018, just because I think it was a pointless movie. I'm willing to concede it's a better movie. Man of Steel is technically a better movie than Superman 4. But guess which one I'd rather watch? Uh, um, 2018, a pointless movie. Yeah, in a way. In a way. If it had been up to me, I would have left it maybe 5 more years and resurrected, no pun intended, Michael Myers and began again. Uh, not with Rob Zombie, but maybe with, you know, Danny and the guys, give it 5 years and then just reboot Halloween rather than do what they did, which is very complicated to some people. I mean, and Superman 4. You know what? I actually, this again, this is like the Jaws 4 debate, Jaws of Revenge. We know they're pretty crap, yeah, but they're not supposed to be brilliant movies, I mean, yeah, whoever wrote Jaws 4 and Superman 4, they probably look back on that and think, wow, what the fuck were we thinking of? But Superman 4, I kind of like it. Jaws 4, Jaws the Revenge. It's they're, they're popcorn movies, they're just popcorn movies. There is a video on my channel where I'm talking about Jaws 4, Jaws the Revenge, and yeah, I mean, that was a while ago when I did that. Uh, they're popcorn. They're popcorn. Carpy says, any plans on doing the Extreme anytime? Hopefully, I would love to do that. The Generation X, Shawn Michaels, Triple H. I would love to do that, but that could, yeah. I mean, yeah, I can do a live stream about DX, but I've done standalone videos about wrestling and the NWO, DX versus the NWO. But yeah, I could do a live stream about DX. It'd be great to get loads of people in here and chat DX, you know, the Generation X. Can't be the fact Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 came out year after year. Yeah. It gives Myers more of the presence in the 80s that he lacked for most of it. That's why I say they both did drag that character off the shelf. They dragged that character off the shelf. Well, we know Halloween 5 was rushed into production. It was made far too soon. It wasn't even written fully when they went to camera. No one knew who the Man in Black was, not even the fucking director. So, but Halloween 4 is a different kettle of fish. Halloween 4 is brilliant. Carl P says, after Halloween 2 in 81, Myers was gone until Halloween 4 in 88. Giving him that presence again in a follow-up the year after just helped make out some time he missed in that decade. Yeah, I agree with that. Carl. Yeah. 1981, 88, 89 is Michael Myers horror icon of the 80s. Yes, he is. For the reasons you just said, Kyle, Halloween 4 and Halloween 5. And, of course, Halloween 2. Josh Roberts, I like Superman 4, so do I. I take it you really don't like it, but Superman 4 is it's does it take itself seriously? Not really. So why should we? I mean, yeah, in Superman 4 we're talking about nuclear weapons. So yeah, we that stuff seriously. But it's pure and utter popcorn. Carl P says even if Halloween 5 was crap, it still contributed to the dominance he would later have with the name. Totally agree. I mean, without Halloween 5, there would be no Halloween 4. Without Halloween 5, there would be no Halloween 6. Without Halloween 6, there would be no Halloween H2O. Without H2O, there would be no Resurrection. See, this is what I'm trying to say, guys. The sequels. This is why I did that video a couple of years ago. Without the sequels count. Whether you love them or you hate them, they count. They all count. Apart from Halloween 3. But they all count. That's the point. I mean, wow, that video, like I said, was like two years ago, maybe maybe even 3 years ago. The sequels count. The sequels matter. You can't have Halloween 1978 and then Halloween 2018. No. No. Josh Roberts says, Man of Steel was a monstrosity. Yeah, I watched. Funny, Josh, you say that because I watched the first 40 minutes, I think 35, 40 minutes, Man of Steel, and then turned it off. I switched it off. I couldn't watch it anymore. It was to me, it was so bad. I had to turn the movie off, like I did with Jeepers Creepers 3. You know, so bad. This is cool. Josh Roberts, any plans on doing a karaoke stream? No, not immediately. No immediate plans to do that, Josh. No immediate plans to do that. But I know some of you guys love, well, like, I'm not going to say love, but I know some of you guys like my impressions, my impersonations. I could do an entire stream dedicated to that. The karaoke, no immediate plans. Josh Roberts, no, I genuinely do like Superman 4. Oh, okay. That was my point earlier. I'd rather watch it than Man of Steel. Me too, yep, totally. Yeah, I would. I had to turn Man of Steel off. I turned it off. I couldn't stand it. Jeepers Creepers 3. 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Off you go. Couldn't stand those movies. I don't like turning movies off. I don't like doing that. But when the movie is as bad as Jeepers Creepers 3 and Man of Steel, I have to turn it off. I just have to. I don't like doing it, but I have to when they're that bad. Josh Roberts says, putting Halloween aside, overall, what is the best decade for horror in general, in your opinion? In my opinion, the best decade for horror, the 80s. Still, yeah, I would have to say the 80s. I mean, Friday the 13th, Freddy Krueger, Chucky, Hellraiser. Yeah, the 80s. Yeah, great question. But yep, the 80s. Josh Roberts says, I want an entire Sheen stream. An entire stream with me as Charlie. Wow. That's probably never gonna happen, but I I'll be more than happy to do a live video with those kind of impersonations. I'm not good at them, not really, but Sheen, Stallone, you know, a few others that I couldn't do an entire stream as Charlie. But guys, I'm just gonna get a drink. I'm so glad you're still here. I'm just gonna get a drink and I'll be right back. Unless there's a killer in my kitchen waiting for me with a fucking knife. I'll be right back. Be right back. I am so sorry I took so long. I'm back now. So, let's see. Josh Roberts. I've heard your Stallone. It's really good. Thank you. And Sheen is decent. Well, thanks, Josh. I really, I appreciate it, you know. I would appreciate it. Hey, Adrian, this guy, Josh Roberts, Roberts, I think. Adrian, looks pretty cool, you know. Josh, I was laughing about the killer in your yeah, killer in your kitchen joke. Kyle gone then? Hopefully not. Hopefully Kyle's still around. Okay, we got this one. This is Coca-Cola, zero sugar. Apparently, It's got a new taste. And we got Frosty Jack cider. So, so let's try. Let's try the new taste of Coca-Cola Zero. Let's see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that, you know what? Coke Zero is actually nicer now. Zero sugar. Yeah, they have done something. They've done something to the flavor. So whenever I see that kind of shit, right, new taste, I'm like, yeah, yeah, right. It does taste better than Coke Zero ever did. Oh, pardon me. Good dee. Josh Roberts says it's it's funny to me that you have over 270 subs, and it's always the same few people show up. Not being funny, just curious. I'm gonna tell people to sub and get some more people in. Josh, you are a fucking legend, man. You are a fucking legend. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. It would be it. We have fun. We chat Halloween. We chat Friday the 13th. We chat Freddy, Chucky, and we just chat. Yeah, but the more people in the chat room, the better. So thank you. But Josh, if you're really gonna do that, oh man, you are a fucking legend, bro. Josh Roberts, Coke original for me. Yeah, I mean, if I was to pick, if I was to pick one, it would not be Coke Zero. I'm just saying this is actually nicer than what it used to be. But yeah, Coca-Cola original for me too. And Pepsi. But good old Frosty Jacks comes to the rescue. Thank you, Josh. Again, legend. Yeah, it would be. I mean, we have fun. We have chats. But the more people, the better. Josh, are you a wine drinker? If not, what's your favorite alcohol? Oh, this is my kind of question. Uh, I have drank wine. Uh, um, Me and a buddy of mine, uh, we found this wine that was very strong for a wine. It was like 12, maybe 11% proof, maybe 12% proof. And we had a fucking great time. We were drinking that and playing darts. Not a great combo,
but we had a great time. But I'm not really a wine drinker. If not, what's your favorite alcohol? Beer, but I do prefer if I want to get where I want to go, I do prefer Frosty Jack cider. But apart from that, beer. My kind of question. Wow, we've been going for 2 hours and 31 minutes. Can you believe that? It makes me wonder. It really does make me wonder if I could ever really do the 12-hour stream. I could do it. I know I could do it. But I wouldn't be drinking Frosty Jack cider or Coca-Cola Zero. I would be drinking lots and lots and lots of Monster and Red Bull. Jeff Rob says, I've only been drinking a couple of years. Wine has to be red for me. Beer wise, I like Stella. Yeah, I love Stella. Stella Artois. Yeah. Red wine, yeah. Red wine, white wine, whatever the fuck it is. But yeah. Oh yeah, me and my friend, I'm going back probably about 10 years. I'm 41 now, so I'd have been about 31. 31. And we drank this wine that was 11 or 12% proof, and wow, I remember my buddy saying, I know you're not going to be into this, but give it a go. Have a drink of this wine. Wow. Okay. Got us where we needed to go. Playing darts the same night. Bad idea. But we weren't hurt. Jeff Roberts, you could do it. Oh, what, the 12-hour stream? Yeah, I mean, that is on the agenda. It's coming, but I'm not sure when. But yes, that 12 hours, if and when I do that, I would begin it UK time, maybe midday, 12 p.m. all the way through to 12 a.m. Something like that, but nothing is concrete yet. Josh Roberts, who am I kidding? Red, white, who cares? If it's strong and cheap, I'll have it. Well, that's why I drink Frosty Jacks. It'll get you there. No, I mean, because of COVID. COVID? You've heard of COVID. Yeah, haven't been able to afford many beers. So I drink cider, which is dirt cheap
It tastes pretty good if you keep it nice and cold. But if I still had a fucking job, I'll still be drinking beer. I do still drink beer on special occasions like my birthday, Halloween, Christmas, New Year's Eve, when I can afford it. Josh, that's cool. I'm UK also, so that works for me. Cool. Yeah, I mean that I say 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. It could be later. It could be like 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. I'm not sure, but it is on its way. I am going to do that. I don't know when, but yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that. Jeff Roberts says, yeah, they've delayed restrictions being lifted again. Yep. Shocking. Not. Yep. Yeah, we all knew it was coming. We all knew it was coming. I do like one thing Boris said. He said at some stage, we will have to learn to live with, and we will. We can't carry on like this. We've got to pack out Wembley. We've got to pack out Glastonbury. We can't. You can't keep people locked up like in lockdown. It can't carry on. So when Boris said at some stage we will have to learn to live with it, what I got from that is if you have the jab, the vaccination, and hopefully it's like once a year, then we learn to live with COVID because it's not going away. It's not going to disappear. So we will have to learn to live with it. As long as you get your vaccination, uh, you know, gotta live with it. Josh, well, another 75 years and everything will be back to normal. You know what, Josh? It could be. It could be. I mean, I've read something about spring 2022. But wow, I mean, 75 years? It could happen. It could happen. But there's, like good old Boris says, there's gonna come a stage where we have to learn to live with COVID. It's not going anywhere. We have to live with it. That's true. We have to learn to live with COVID. Jeff Roberts says, I miss concerts. I wanted to see Manson live. That's never happening now. Not now, but it could happen in the future. depending whereabouts. If you want to see him in the UK, that could happen, but could be a while away. Yeah, Josh, spring 2022 will turn into 2023 and so on. Josh, you wouldn't believe how many times I've said this kind of shit. I said this again and again to family and friends. It's like, okay, 4 weeks away. That 4 weeks becomes 8 weeks, and then 8 weeks becomes 12 weeks, and it on and on and on. But the good thing that Boris said, like I said, at some stage we have to learn to live with COVID, because it's not gonna fucking just vanish. It's not gonna disappear. We have to learn to live with COVID. So as long as you have your vaccination, I think I see a way through. I see a light at the end of a very, very long tunnel. But I've said that kind of stuff so much. Yeah, 2023. I've been there. I don't. I, I, I don't like revisiting that kind of mindset. It doesn't do me very well mentally. It fucks me up just to think about it. I would rather think there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and we have to learn to live with COVID-19. Josh, I'm not worried about COVID anymore. I'd rather go out with a bang than slowly drift away like this. I need, wow, it's like I'm listening to myself. I need to live my life. It's so boring. Josh, sorry I won't bring it up. Didn't mean to depress you, man. No, 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 no. My voice got really high then. No, 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 no. No, it's fine. You did not depress me. You just backed up everything I'm thinking anyway. No, that's fine. And yeah, we do. We do. We have to live our lives. We can't carry on like this. I mean, fucking hell. I mean, I'm unemployed because of this fucking thing. You know, but as long I've had my first jab, I've had my first vaccination, and I'm looking forward to getting my second vaccination, my second jab. Uh, there is a light at the end of a very long tunnel, and we will get there. We will get there. It's going to take a long time, but we'll get there. But it might take a very, very long time. That's all I'm saying. Josh says, I can relate. I just left college and can't get a job because of COVID. That's what I'm saying, yeah. So that's 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 exactly what I'm saying. We need to reach that light at the end of the tunnel, and when we do, will things be totally back to normal? No, no, they won't. No, but semi-normal, I can cope with. But we'll have to see how that goes, won't we? We'll have to see how that goes. If I mean, we got the what's it called, the Delta variant. If more variants keep on coming and coming, then we're fucked. But hopefully that doesn't happen. And even if it does happen, the vaccines we have will keep us safe, hopefully. Josh says, but yeah, I'm a realist, me too. Uh, it's going to take a while to get a handle on it, but, pardon me, but we're at rock bottom. So only way is up. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. You can't get any worse than this. Well, apart from last year. Last year, if you remember, was wow. No vaccine, no jab, no. Just says the media love all this. That's the worst part. Oh wow, Josh. It's like you're reading my fucking mind, man. I mean, yeah. I mean, I wanted to do a video about it. I do have a COVID video on my channel. But the media, yeah, they do. They fucking love this. I've said it before, I say it again. I'm not talking about the good looking guy or the pretty lady that tells us the news. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the guys we don't see ever. They're the ones that are eating this shit for breakfast and lunch and dinner and supper. These are the ones that are keeping the shit alive. They love it. Their job, believe it or not, their job is over. They don't have to work anymore. The guys in America, like the American news channels, they really don't have to work anymore. They still get paid, but they don't have to work. All they have to do is talk about COVID. That's all they have to do. That's their job done. They still get paid. Josh says they were drooling over Brexit. Yeah, seems like a long time ago now. Yeah, they didn't think they'd be this lucky though. Literally the apocalypse. Yeah, I mean, I use that word too. The apocalypse, before the apocalypse, post apocalypse, pre apocalypse. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's funny because I say funny, it's not funny at all. But when I watch certain movies that I haven't seen for a long time, I actually ask myself, I'm like, have I watched this movie since the end of the world? I mean, the other week I watched Alive, 1992, I think it was, where the plane crashed in the Andes. I still do it. I mean, I knew when I put that DVD in, I knew I had not seen Alive since the end of the world. Uh, that's the way I put it. I don't like saying that. Um, like I say, Josh, and anybody else is watching after the fact, uh, there's a way out. We have a vaccine, so it's not necessarily the apocalypse, which is another word I used to describe this. And don't get me wrong, I still do the apocalypse, but I think we have a way out. I think there's tiny, tiny little light at the end of a very, very long tunnel. Jeff Roberts says the media exploit it. Oh, yeah, they do. And they exploit the people. People are like hamsters, I will, chasing after the all of the BS that the media throw at them. People people seem to believe everything they read. But yeah, that's my point. Last year was the apocalypse, and we're still here. There's hope. There is hope. There is. Before the vaccine, there was no hope at all. But now we have a vaccine, and we're gonna kick its ass. To be honest, but if you, I mean, Josh, what else? Yeah, chasing after all the BS that the media throw at them. Yep, people seem to believe everything they read. Yeah, I mean, let's take that back a little bit. They do. A lot of people do, by and large. But let's take that away from COVID and talk about uh, Brexit. Yeah, Brexit. They believe everything. Some people actually believe everything they read about Brexit. I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking? These people are writing this shit. They may as well be trolls. They're writing this shit as they go along. So yeah, I couldn't agree more. Yeah, there is hope. There is hope. Jeff Roberts. Fear porn? Okay. Therefore, that's all those 24-hour news cycles are. Yeah, they are. They are. They advertise. They advertise. That's how they make their money. They want to scare you. They want to scare you and me and everyone. That's how they make their money. As you know that, Josh, yeah? That's how they make their money, my friend. They want to scare the living shit out of us. To be honest, I'm gonna get my jabs. I've had one. I'm waiting for a second. I'm not scared. I really am not scared. You know why? You know why I'm not scared of COVID? Because if I have to live, I'm only 41, but if I have to live the rest of my life with social distancing and limited capacity and all that shit, I'd rather not be here sometimes, you know? I know that sounds incredibly depressing. I don't mean it to sound that way, but that is seriously how I feel. Sometimes I would, okay, let COVID fucking wild. I'm not going to be around to see it. You know why? Because I'm going to get it and I'm going to die. As depressing as that sounds, I'm not going to fear it. I mean, listen to Alice Cooper. That song Alice did, it wasn't originally going to be about COVID, but it turned into a COVID song. I think it's called Don't Give Up. Listen to that song. It's like Alice says, do we fear it? Yeah. Do we cower before it? Hell no. That's exactly how I feel. Josh, journalists are just trolls and fools. More the most part, yep. 110% agree with that one, Josh. Josh, but they're not. But they're not winning anymore. The Warlocks are waking up. Got a funny feeling you want me to do a Charlie Sheen, yeah? Josh Roberts. I'm 18 in August. Fucking hell, so you're 17 now. I'm not spending my youth like that, and can't pronounce that. None. So you're 17, Josh. 17. This is what I'm saying, guys. This is what I'm saying. You guys watching after the fact. 17 years old. Oh, fuck it. Enough. Yep. Enough COVID. Enough COVID talk. Josh, if you don't mind, you are a moderator on my channel. You're a great friend. a great supporter of the channel. Let's not do COVID anymore tonight. If you don't mind, you know. It's just very depressing. But you can, Josh, ask me. No. There goes my voice again. Sorry, mate. No, don't be sorry. It's what you wanted to talk about, and this is and always will be movie chat and more. And more. Great question. Josh Rose, what's your favorite Alice Cooper album? I don't have a favorite album. Believe it or not. I do have it's over there. It's called Spark of the Dark, and it's the greatest hits. So it's not really an album, it's a greatest hits compilation. Spark in the Dark, which is a bitchin' Halloween, a bitchin' Alice Cooper song. So yeah, I haven't really got a favorite album. But I do love the greatest hits. Josh, have you ever seen him live? No. Nope, never seen Alice live. That would be cool. But nope, never seen Alice Cooper live. I mean, this dude, yeah? No, never seen Alice live. Josh Roberts, he's toured with Marilyn Manson a couple of years ago. They're good friends. Are they? Wow. Because I do remember Alice at one point saying Marilyn Manson, hey, this guy's first name is generally a lady's name, Marilyn, Alice, and quite a few of Marilyn Manson's acts were very, very similar to what Alice did. But if they built bridges, and they're getting on now, then that's great. That's great to hear. At one point, I don't think they got along very well. But if they're getting on well now, then that is good stuff. Josh says he didn't like him before, but they met and got on well. Alice was a huge influence. Yeah, just slightly on him. Yeah, just slightly. Josh, everybody else, you guys watching after the fact, 3 hours and 6 minutes. It's been a great stream. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much, all of you guys, for joining in. I'm gonna have to say goodnight now. It's 1:56 a.m. here in the UK. 1:56 a.m. Yeah, I'll see you all again very soon. Thank you, Josh. Grace being bro. Take care. Stay safe. And yeah, I'll see you all again as soon as possible. Cheers, guys.